Hi there, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Lynn, and I'm just going to do a general reading for the sign of Aries, sun, moon, or rising. Again, I've cleared the energy of the cards I've shuffled. I'll just do a little bit more shuffling. Let's see what messages Spirit has for Aries today. This is a general reading, so just take what resonates, leave the rest. If the messages repeat, I'll try and catch that and let you know, Aries. I believe that Spirit really wants us to get the message when they repeat. So your first card out is your animal spirit card, and you got, let me just leave it right here. You got the peacock. Okay, so let's just go to that message here and see what message Spirit has with this one. Okay, peacock. Air sign, inner beauty, compassion, assimilator of anything. The beauty of the peacock is unrivaled. It's easy to think it comes from the plumage, but the secret of the peacock is that the beauty resides within and extends outward indefinitely. This adept creature can assimilate or digest all experiences in life, so it does not harbor resentment, conflict, or past pain within its psyche. The peacock type is extremely rare. Not many of us have reached this advanced level of acceptance of the self and others. Aries, when you're in balance, you are confident and kind. When you're out of balance, you're not able to, or you can't digest situations. It's difficult for you. If you ever feel your balance is off, Spirit is saying to bring yourself back into balance. Meditate on navel. Meditation on navel, N-A-V-E-L. So you're able to assimilate or digest all your experiences in your life. You do not harbor resentment, conflict, or past pain. I think that is awesome. If you're able to do that, that's a gift. Let me just say that. I believe that 100%. Okay, so then let's keep going. Spirit, what is the current situation for Aries? What is their current situation? So you have the Nine of Swords. Okay, so trust the present moment is the message with this card. This is Gemini energy. This is a card of anxiety, fears, worry, negativity. Being at your breaking point, feeling despaired, focusing on the past. It's a card of guilt, regret, remorse, hopelessness, trauma, depression. Maybe you're suffering from migraines. Maybe you're going through menopause at this time. Maybe you're having nightmares. This is a card of isolation, burden, the inability to cope with life or face life, having a troubled conscience, insomnia, mental anguish, deep unhappiness. Focusing on the past. But Spirit's saying, trust the present moment. There's a reason why you're going through all of this, okay? What is challenging Aries at this time? What is challenging Aries at this time? Spirit is saying you got the Seven of Cups. Trust yourself to see the truth in this situation. Okay, the Seven of Cups is Scorpio energy. This is a card of having lots of options, a lot of choices, fantasizing, daydreaming. It's telling you to meditate to get the answers you need. There's lots of options, multiple possibilities. You're imagining, daydreaming, visioning, wishful thinking. You're also procrastinating, fantasizing. You're picking and choosing something. You're searching for purpose, Spirit is saying. Trust yourself to see the truth in your situation. What is the foundation message for Aries, please? What is their foundation message? You have the Four of Pentacles. Know that you are always safe and protected is the message with this card. Okay, this is Capricorn energy. Your foundation card is saying that it's a card of possessiveness, insecurity, hoarding, stinginess, stability, keeping to yourself, saving your money, saving for big purchases, saving for retirement. You're holding on to people, possessions, or you're holding on to issues. It's a card of being guarded, conservation, security, frugality, hoarding, materialism. It's isolation again, possessiveness, being paranoid, overprotective, being thrifty, having boundaries. There's a lack of generosity. Penny pinching. There may be deep-seated issues or past issues. There's a lack of openness. It's a card of control, wealth, money, saving money, scarcity, having boundaries. What is the message with regards to the past for Aries? What is their past message with regards to their past? You got the High Priestess, Major Arcana. This message is telling you that your intuition will guide you to the truth. Okay? So the High Priestess is about a higher power. It represents your inner voice. It's telling you that there are unseen influences at work. It's a card of wisdom, secrets, a thirst for knowledge or sacred knowledge or hidden knowledge. The High Priestess represents the divine feminine, your subconscious mind, your unconscious, your intuition, your desirability, sensuality. Spirit is saying trust your intuition. It's going to guide you to the truth. What is Aries' immediate future message, please, Spirit? You have the Knight of Cups. Know that the right person waits until you are ready is the message on the card. Maybe you don't feel that way because it came out reversed. This is Pisces energy. The Knight of Cups can be you or someone in your life or a situation. This is a card of deception, disappointment, turmoil, fraud, vanity, jumping to conclusions, trickery, avoiding confrontation. This card could represent unrequited love. This could be someone from the LGBTQ plus community. The Knight of Cups reverse is someone who has tantrums, is moody. It's a card of fraud. Procrastination is coming up again. Obsession, troublemaking. Have someone who has an overactive imagination. Someone who's experienced a creative or intuitive block. A heartbreaker, a manipulator. It could represent receiving bad news, revoked offers or revoked proposals, a one-night stand. It could represent cheating, a lack of diplomacy. So let's keep going. What is their self-image Message for Aries. What is their self-image, how they see their self? Message, please, Spirit. You have the I thought two came out there. You have the Page of Wands reversed. How you see yourself. Pages are messengers also. This is Aries. Okay, so there's a lack of energy with the Page of Wands reversed. A lack of ideas, a lack of creativity, a lack of ambition, a lack of goals, a lack of plans. This card represents not finding your passion, self-limiting beliefs. You're on a spiritual path right now. This is a card of indecision again is coming up. Indecision. Tantrums is coming up again. Someone who's abandoning projects, is distracted, impatient, fearful, predictable, is closed-minded. There's a lack of direction. Failing to act on a situation, pessimistic, feeling uninspired, is gullible, hasty, has new formed ideas, can be spoiled, is predictable, unreliable, a delinquent, is self-conscious. This card is telling you to redirect your energy. This card could represent indecision and instability that accompanies it. And then advice from Spirit, please. What is the advice from Spirit for Aries, please? You have the Queen of Wands reversed. This is either, again, you or someone in your life, male or female, in a general reading like this. It came out reversed. This is you, Aries, again, showing up in your reading. The Queen of Wands is represented by Aries. The advice, Spirit is saying self-respect and self-confidence. Okay? Queen of Wands represents self-confidence and self-respect. But the Queen of Wands can also represent someone who is selfish, jealous, insecure, demanding, vengeful, has low confidence, is temperamental, manipulative, a bully, someone who's overwhelmed, has low self-esteem, low self-belief, is demanding, pushy, overbearing, self-righteous, vengeful, malicious, deceitful, unfaithful, a troublemaker. This can represent someone who's exhausted, burnt out, has fertility issues. Just take how it resonates and leave the rest, okay? Aries, what is the long-term future message for Aries? Long-term future message for Aries. You have the Five of Wands reversed. Stand your ground and look for peace is the message on the card. Here, the Five of Wands reversed. This is Leo energy. This is a card about avoiding conflict again, trickery again. Respect each other's differences. It's a card of cooperation, agreements, truces, inner conflict, avoidance again. Depletion. It's a card of harmony, peace, and release. Stand your ground and look for peace is the message with this card, upright. Spirit is saying avoid conflict, cooperate. What other advice can you give Aries, please, Spirit? Seven of Wands, hold true to what you value is the message with this card. Leo energy. Again, being protective, defending yourself, protecting your territory. This is a card of challenge, discussion, being territorial, being assertive, relentless, standing up for your beliefs, standing up for yourself, fighting your corner, negotiating, persevering, maintaining control, taking the higher road, being busy, hectic. It's a card of mount defense. You're holding your own. You have a strong will, stamina. You're at a position of advantage. You're determined, protective, defensive, but you have the upper hand. This is a card of competition. Thank you, Spirit. What is the next message? Defensiveness, responsibility. This is a card of responsibility. Next message, please, Spirit, for Aries. Two of Swords. Spirit is saying, whatever you decide, trust the outcome is the message with this card. Libra energy. Again, this card is talking about this. There's hidden information. You're stuck in the middle. You're caught in the middle. You're facing your fears. You're at a crossroads. Action is needed. This is a card of truce, denial, difficult decisions. You're weighing up your options, like this card. Weighing up your options. You're at an impasse. It's a card of avoidance again. Tension, denial, being stuck at a stalemate, having stressful decisions, difficult choices, being torn between two relationships. There's divided loyalty. Yeah, stressful decisions. Spirit is saying, whatever you decide, trust the outcome. Thank you, Spirit. What is the next message? Restraint, impartiality. Next message for Aries, please. You have the Nine of Cups. Trust in the flow of life. You remember at the very beginning, trust the present moment. Trust in the flow of life is the Nine of Cups. It's in God's hands. God knows what he's doing here. So trust. This is the wish card. Make a wish. Spirit saying, be careful what you wish for because you will receive it. Or this card could be letting you know that the wish you had is going to come true. This is a card of achievements, recognition, prosperity, pleasure, abundance, rewards, success, having high self-esteem, confidence, your hopes being realized, you're celebrating something. Could be a childbirth. This is a card of fame, joy, contentment, satisfaction, happiness, realizing your dreams. It's a card of fulfillment, positivity, optimism. So yeah, this is a card of happy contentment. You feel like you have all that you could have ever wished for in your life, maybe. Spirit is saying, trust in the flow of life. Trust why all this is happening, okay? Sometimes it doesn't make sense. And maybe you'll never understand it, or maybe the universe will never explain it to you, but you have to trust that it's all happening for a reason. Sagittarius energy, the Eight of Wands reversed. This card is about resisting change, feeling panicked, having to wait. It's a card of slowing down, slowness, frustration, chaos. It's telling you to align with yourself internally. It's a card about being impatient again, a lack of energy again, feeling out of control, frustrated again. It's about missed opportunities, bad timing, delayed or canceled, travel or holidays, a lack of speed, a lack of movement, a lack of action, a lack of results, delays. It could represent the stinging of your conscience, internal disputes. It could represent arrows of jealousy, unfinished business, negativity, a lack of romance. Next message, please, Spirit, for Aries. Dishonesty. Remember, you're able to manifest multiple opportunities. You might not feel like that. Then you have the Page of Swords upright. Pages, again, are messengers, Take care of the detail and stay in control is the message with this card. That Spirit is saying, okay? And, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This card is telling you to think before you speak. This card is about being communicative, feeling inspired, being vigilant, alert, having mental agility, a sharp mind, fighting injustice, speaking out. It's telling you not to get drawn into arguments. Use your head, be truthful and direct. It's a card, the Page of Swords is someone who's curious, witty, chatty, intelligent, inspired, again, has new ideas, again, is protective and guarded, is telling you again that some news you're waiting for will be delayed. You need to have patience, keep planning. Yeah, new ways of communicating. The Page of Swords has a thirst for knowledge, new ideas, new ways of communicating. Can be someone who clashes with authority. Take care of the detail and stay in control. The last message for Aries, please, Spirit. You have the Seven of Pentacles. Trust your ideas and the direction that you're going in is a message that, again, Spirit is saying you're at a crossroads. Have patience. This is Taurus energy. Finish what you started. Persevere. Be diligent. This is a card of harvest, rewards, results, growth, making progress, things coming to fruition, your hard work paying off. It's a card of profits, payouts, long-term views, sustainable results, the manifestation of your goals. Keep planning, keep having patience, Spirit is saying. Take a rest after working really hard. It's telling you to redirect your energy, redirect your efforts. Some of you are approaching retirement. Keep nurturing, reviewing, taking stock. So that is your reading, Aries. If this reading gave you any guidance, if you could please like, share, subscribe, let me know. I'd be very grateful. I hope you have an awesome day. I'm sending you lots of love. Be good, be safe, take care, bye.